there's only one race, and that's the human race, okay? There's only one race, and that's the human race, okay? Hear them start.